I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, no, we have a couple of boxing topics because like obviously it's been pretty slow for boxing, like 3 weeks into New Year. Because usually we have at least like 1 weekend of boxing, but it's been pretty quiet on that end, and like this week is pretty much the kind of like the start on where we have like weeks upon weeks of some boxing, and the first one is on Friday, and it's not what we expect, but it's what unfortunately is going to happen. We got Monster Inoue that's going to be fighting Friday morning at I think ring time is like 6:45 or 7. It was supposed to be Sam Goodman, but Sam Goodman, he wins his eliminators. He's a decent fighter, but it seems like once he won those eliminators, he didn't want to fight Monster, or there's always some bullshit. Either he hurts his hand, and then he suffers back-to-back cuts. So basically, instead of getting that, we're getting a completely unknown fighter. And I don't know if you guys have actually seen any film on him or watched it on YouTube. We have it. His name is Ye Joon Kim. His only ranking is I think it's WBO.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. And I get you now. If people wanted to say Monster didn't fight nobody, this would probably be the first opponent that you could probably say that with. Seriously, And I get it too, because Monster wants to fight, and typically he fights 3 times a year. But and obviously just because you fight someone who actually would fight within maybe a month's time to kind of prepare. So yeah, you got to. So basically, they go up and down. It's okay, who's going to be the one? So yeah, we got this guy.
It wasn't even it was like 3 weeks. It wasn't even. It was like literally 3 weeks for I know what you mean though. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically his aliases are Troublemaker and Pacquiweather. I don't know. I don't know. That shit sounds diabolical as fuck. I don't even know why. And just by watching him. Because I was thinking, okay, is he some sort of unknown Asian? Because if you ever heard our podcast before, we always mention the unknown Asian coming out of nowhere and kind of fucking some shit up. I don't see this. I honestly, truly do not see this happening. Joon Kim, funny things too is cause just look on. I've watched a couple of his fights, and he's very offensive. That's for damn sure. But this is a guy that lost a decision to a 14-9 fighter in America.
Monster in 3. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Monster is gonna win this fight, and
honestly, honestly, if you want to bet on a first round knockout, this is probably the fight to do it at. Especially if you depending on what the odds are like. But yeah, no, this fight honestly should not go past 3 rounds. It shouldn't. Unless dude is completely running around the ring. Actually, I'm very curious about the odds now for this shit. Hold on. Let me see what we're talking about. Or are they even offering odds? Oh, they are. So pretty much now, if it's straight money line, Inoue is minus 5,000. Joon Kim is plus 1,700. Monster is for KO or DQ is minus 1,600. A decision is plus 850. That's a sucker's bet. You bet that if you're basically betting on some fuckery. A draw is plus 3,000. Joon Kim winning by KO is 2,500, and by decision or technical decision is plus 5,000. So yeah, none of that shit should honestly, it should be a fucking KO of some sort. It kind of sucks too because obviously Monster is one of the top fighters in the world today. And obviously, but I honestly think though his time at 122 should be coming to an end. This year at least.
Well, they say he's fighting Picasso after this, and maybe MJ. Maybe he feels like he's topped out. Featherweight might be too big for him.
No, he says featherweight isn't his move. In featherweight, there's competition.
He's waiting for Nakatani.
Yeah, but yeah, Nakatani's I think supposed to fight early this year too. I think he actually has a fight in February or something like that.
He's fighting the guy that killed somebody in the ring, February. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but either way, I mean, I would think that 2025 should be his last year as a super bantam, like because like I said, because 126 is waiting for him, and 126 has the competition that people, that people know. If you want to use that argument, that they know that exists. But for myself, I mean, I'll be up, because it's like normal 7. But if this was like any earlier, I'd be like, yeah, I'll catch this later. But Monster is that type of person that you just want. Because everyone's here is a fan of his fighting, so it's just gonna be see what's gonna happen. So, we'll watch it and just hopefully that maybe his next opponent is a little bit more durable. Doesn't like fuck around and. Like decides to go, to get cuts over his eyebrows and back to back sparring sessions. Fucking reckless. But yeah, like I said, it's I think ring time is like 6:45 or 7 in the morning on ESPN Plus, of course. So yeah, if you're up or pilot though, that's the middle of the night for you. So I don't even know if you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm missing this one. I hope I don't wake up to the biggest upset ever. But I ain't watching this one. I'll be.
Yeah. If an upset happens, it would no other upset would compare. It would be the biggest upset of the year, and
I know it says the fight is Friday, so is it like literally Friday morning or is it Saturday? I mean, like I'm sorry.
No, it's Friday morning. Like okay. Friday morning.
Okay, so it's okay. So never mind. Yeah, I gotta work Thursday. I gotta work Friday, so I'm not watching it.
Yeah, no. I'll probably be up to watch it, but it's just it is what it is. But it's just strictly just because Monster is is a great fighter, so you want to see him fight. But yeah, this would like if anyone wanted to bash Monster for fighting this competition. I wouldn't be none of us would be able to say shit because it is what it is. But he's a replacement, not the actual, not his original opponent. So, yeah, you have to get it in. You have to get in how you get it in. Because Monster likes to be busy. But you can't say they spoiling on the vine because he typically he fights. He fights very frequently. So, it is what it is. So yeah, you can turn it on Friday morning to go see someone. Probably get brutally knocked out. But it shouldn't be Monster, of course.